What is up, guys? JMC Coasters here with another banger video. This is the video I said in my last video that was a mystery. I didn't say it was a mystery, but it is a pretty good video that I really wanted to make. So here we go. It is about my favorite types of coasters, and surprisingly I always try to do this in every list I've ever made of coasters. Every one I've ridden, like at my home park. That's how specific I have to be to make it just perfect. So the last one is, one of these coasters on the list, which is my second favorite, I've never actually ridden, but it just looks amazing. But I'm not going to get into that right now, of course. So the last on the list is B&M Flyers. B&M Flyers are just not my type. They're just not the best. They're like fun if you're going with like a group of 4 of your friends. The B&M Flyer I really want to ride in my other list video is Tatsu, and then the other one is Manta at SeaWorld and Tatsu at Six Flags Magic Mountain. But California's far, but Florida's a good vacation too. But this is Superman Ultimate Flight at my home park, Six Flags Great Adventure, as you know. And I'm just not the biggest fan of the pretzel loop too. That's my least favorite inversion. Next is the B&M stand-up. This is this is where things get good, because there's not like lots of like types of roller coasters, because I'm not really talking about the track. So this is where stuff gets good. This is my least favorite good thing. B&M stand-ups. I love B&M stand-ups, but I like how they're intense, but I just don't like if you're like walking around the park all day, then you come up to this, your legs are gonna hurt from being tired. So I would say, but I like about this one is because it is closest to when you enter the park. So this is the ride I come to every time I enter. Next is Bizarro. I've ridden this. This is my like third favorite coaster out of all 26 I've ridden. Bizarro, and its type is a B and M floorless coaster. And I really like this coaster because it is just like great. It's like definitely my favorite, because I think this is the only like feet dangling B&M coaster I've ridden, because your feet are dangling. It just is so intense and crazy, especially for this ride. Next is the inverted coaster. Inverted coasters are just great. I said this in my other video. It is one of my favorite types of coasters. I don't know how many times I'm going to say this, but I wish Dueling Dragons was still a thing. Dragon Challenge at SeaWorld, at Orlando Universal Studios. But the bad thing about these are they crush the seatbelt in you. The padding for the restraint is not that like soft. It's very hard. And once you go on other rides, this one is really slow. So I definitely wouldn't pick this ride up at the end of the day unless all the other things are closed, which I witnessed with HRE coasters not so long ago. And then we have, like I said it before, I've never been on one of these, which is an RMC hybrid, steel hybrid, to be less specific. This is a really good ride. This is Steel Vengeance, the best. I think this is a little better than Goliath. Goliath's like the second best steel hybrid. It's the first, in my opinion. I would love to ride one of these. I heard they're smooth, they're fast, and they're just intense. It never gets old. And I would just love to ride this ride anytime soon. Next, we have B&M Hyper / Giga Coaster / B&M Giga, if you want to call it specific. I would not make a difference between this and a Giga coaster. The difference is like the restraints, the trains, a tiny difference between the track, I think. But I would definitely rate this like with a Giga, but I just chose B&M Hyper because Nitro is the only B&M Hyper I've ever ridden. I am planning to ride Mako, and the best is Fury 325, and the second best I think is Leviathan at Canada's Wonderland, and Fury 325 is the first at Carowinds. And I just love this ride. Canada's Wonderland, I said this in another list. They have a B&M Hyper, Canada's Wonderland, and they have a Giga. Giga as Leviathan, and B&M Hyper as Behemoth. But I would just take away Behemoth, because there's no point of having it if you already have a Giga, which is almost the same thing as a B&M Hyper. So I would definitely just take out the Behemoth, but why do I care? I don't live anywhere near Canada's Wonderland, but it would just be better for most people. This ride is just great. I've ridden this ride 8 times. It's just amazing airtime, amazing stomach feeling on the beginning drop, very intense, and make sure you're not dehydrated so you don't gray out, white out, or black out. This ride is just really good. It is 80 miles per hour, and it's over 300 feet. So I would recommend this ride for everyone if you come here. This definitely should be not your last. I mean, if you want to have a good time before you leave, you should definitely go on this ride. Definitely at nighttime when there's lights up, but you're going to be a little cold like I was when I went on with HRE Coasters. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe. Check out HRE Coasters channel. Hope you enjoyed the video. And that's it for today. Peace.